yo, Noctus here, playing D&D with Vamps, Kenny, Soul, and Sean. So, last time, you guys would have died if you hadn't plugged up a hole.
That.
It sounds a lot more sexual than it was.
Well, I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say it's par for the course for us.
Yeah, pretty much. So, you guys spend a few days with the kobolds resting up, overseeing that the treaty is in fact going into effect, getting your wounds and equipment checked out and healed, and just generally relaxing.
And we also have those things they're making for us.
Yes, the statues.
Yay.
On the last day, the Elder brings you into a new chamber. The chamber is fairly large, with 5 statues along the back wall, with candles and various furnishings around them. Each of them appears unfinished. They lack faces, racial distinguishers, like, for example, wings, pointy ears, short. They just look unfinished, like...
Someone remembered me a foot taller.
Pretty much. Yet, they all appear distinct, though, strangely enough, and somehow they still show your personalities in spite of it all. The Elder notices confusion. Yeah. The Elder notices your confusion and states, "I'm sorry that they look the way they do. Believe me, we tried as hard as we could to shape them better. But any marks we made on the faces or to distinguish them more didn't stick." The stone just grew back the second we took our eyes off it.
Interesting.
The same with the majority of other markings, actually. But I believe we managed to capture you all in a way that we shall remember you for the length of the war and beyond.
This is concerning.
The Elder then politely states that it's time for you to leave for the time being.
How dare you?
There's much work to be done repairing the warren, and although it pains him to say it, you must leave. Not just because you get in the way, but you get in the way.
I mean, cause any troubles. It's just
cause trouble.
You're big, and there's a lot of shit to be done, a lot of shit to be moving around. I don't think you'll be whacked around with a girder.
I'm not saying that you would get in our way, but I'm saying exactly that.
Yes.
We saved your asses. You're gonna walk around here.
No, we don't care.
This is like the whole...
We have other shit to be doing anyway.
Yeah.
This isn't even our end goal. This is step 2 of 5.
Yeah. There's a sadness
183.
There's a sadness in his reptilian eyes as he watches you leave with his daughter. But there's nothing he can do.
Take care of her.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do.
And then forget about her 5 minutes later.
Don't
Until
worry, you'll
she's
have
made relevant
grandkids by the
again.
time we get back.
No, she's gonna be made. She'll
She'll be relevant.
be relevant enough because of Mr. I don't like the rats.
Yeah, I don't like scaled rats, and Little Miss, I like kobolds.
You love kobolds. They're my favorite. I never play as them, but I like them.
After all, she'd made up her mind. There's no way that he was going to be able to fucking change that.
Yeah.
Ugh. The Elder then politely states, what the fuck? Oh, no.
The elder then politely states, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no, how the fuck? I completely duplicated a thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Alright then, that's interesting.
Congratulations, you're
That's like
a moron.
that is like the only point in any of these fucking encounters that I've done that, by the way. Everything else is perfectly fine, and it's just this one, like, 2-sentence paragraph that has just, like, completely duplicated itself. I don't even know how the fuck that happened, but alright then.
Did somebody say blooper reel?
Fuck that, staying in.
Not to change the subject, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's new gym leader makes fans sexually confused.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We discussed
We discussed this
The
earlier.
entirety of fucking...
The ice trainer we were talking about.
Yeah, I know.
I fucking
But the
love
entirety
I just
of
fucking
all the
He reminds me
characters...
of Alima.
All the
Bruce is a
characters
dude.
that have been...
Do you remember Alima from Alola region?
Uh-huh.
All the
He reminds me
characters
of him.
that have been
Oh, okay.
revealed for Scarlet and Violet so far have made people question their sexuality. It's a fucking bisexual, pansexual paradise so far from what they've fucking released.
It
hell yeah.
really is.
You have-
I cannot
You
wait to play
You
the
have
game.
one professor for one game where it's like, oh, I am modern, pretty boy.
I am the Giga
Yeah.
Chad.
Fucking technology type shit, and then the other one you have Amazonian death by snoo snoo.
right.
The very
Right.
first other character that we saw was basically what's her face from fucking what was her name? She played Kat on Victorious.
Oh, what was her name?
Ariana Grande.
Yeah, basically Ariana
Yeah.
Grande, but in Pokemon with like green, with like a slight green part of her hair.
You know, I'd never been sexually confused before until I watched anime.
Yes,
Specifically Naruto.
Haru.
Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
But they like
Don't worry. Gets
My-
so
everyone.
pretty. They're all so pretty.
Yes.
Like, they're
Right.
all so pretty. At this point, it's like most people have just given up and they're like, "Oh, you're attractive."
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like 15, 16 years old watching Naruto, and I'm like, oh,
Nice.
she's cute. Oh my god, it's a guy!
Oh my god! What the fuck?
But not everybody. Now you're just like.
And now you're
They're-
just
they're
used to
cute.
it.
Yeah. Now
It's like,
yeah.
some anime guys are cute.
You look at anime and you're like,
It happens.
it's just like somebody watching anime for the first time. Oh, she's cute. That's a dude. He's kind of hot. That's a chick. That's a cute cat. That's a dog.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Like,
is that? Nobody knows.
yeah.
We just
The
like
sad
it.
thing is, it happens. It has happened.
All I'm gonna say is, if there is one thing that we can all agree on, is that anime, with its various character designs, weirdly enough, fits Japanese demographics. The number of teachers that have been caught cross-playing after years of doing it because a single student realized, oh, hey, wait a second, that's them, is insane.
Dude, there are people in Japan
I wouldn't call it
into
weird
their
considering
70s
where it
and
comes from, but
80s
yeah.
who are
It's
still
interesting. It's
dressing
very.
up
It's not
over
normal
there.
for Western audiences.
And yes, I'm
Wait,
over
For them,
there's
it's
this
perfectly
one-
fine.
Yeah.
I think it was like the
Completely normal.
Oh, yeah.
the Italian mafia or the American mafia. They ended up. I think it was like they allowed, like, homosexuality because the boss's son, was a I think it was a drag queen.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of this story.
Yeah, he ended up being a drag queen. They found out and they were like, you know what?
Whatever.
Homosexuality.
Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, homosexuality. I love you, my son.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Paisan.
Whatever. You wear makeup. I don't care. You're still gonna help me bust Johnny's kneecaps.
Exactly.
You look
You're still
great.
gonna learn the family business.
Yeah, and they fucking go to his shows.
You're gonna learn
Yeah.
the
Support
family
him.
business.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking wholesome, and yet
That
it's the
fucking
mafia.
that bar has got the best security imaginable.
Oh, hell yeah.
So the road to Radromar is fairly safe, and the next few days are fairly uneventful. You've nearly reached the city as you've been walking through farmland for what feels like for fucking ever. Until finally, you can see...
I love
Yes,
doing that.
yes, 4 fucking ever.
But it's more than 3
Forgive
ever.
me. 5 give me.
Finally, you see the massive walls and find yourself walking up to the gate. The guards at the gate, one Goliath and the other an elf, eye you with suspicion. Until noticing a certain man wearing a red shirt.
Motherfucker.
Oh, dear lord.
God damn it, Charlie, what'd you do?
The elf cracks a grin and begins laughing while the massive man just chuckles. Well. If it isn't Charlie Money Ass. The
Money
fuck are you doing here?
Money ass, huh?
Yeah, Money Ass.
I kind of look at the guys, look at Charlie, look back at the dudes. He's not gonna say anything, but we're here on a job for Durgle.
I turn immediately.
Well, technically, we're not here for a job for Durgle. Durgle sent us off. We did a thing. Durgle sent us to meet up with somebody else here who has a job for us. Charlie is dragged along because it was either that or castration by Brodex.
We're not talking to you.
And I don't
immediately-
get two shits.
We're not talking to you. Shut the fuck up, dwarf boy. I can kick you across the fucking horizon. Charlie, what the fuck are you doing here?
I immediately turn.
Ain't your ass so supposed to be over in fucking Camelot right now getting your ass reamed by a fucking war axe?
I immediately turn to Charlie the moment I hear money ass, and I'm like, money ass, huh?
Shut up.
Turn
No.
around and just
I
be
just
like,
immediately
"Alright,
spin
yeah.
my wings a little bit.
I'm
like,
a fucking
money ass.
dead. Just be like, just sitting there looking like, alright, yeah, come on, come try, fuck kick me, motherfucker. See if you don't lose your fucking leg.
Yeah, Charlie just grimaces and step forward. Terrible sent me with this group of morons because he wanted them out of his sight and didn't want them fucking up more.
I smack him with my wing. Just fuck.
Fuck you. We're here to see Blue Body, and that's it. Let us through. The elf winks. Sure, that's why you're here. Has nothing to do with that hot piece of ass running the LL brothel, right?
I smack him with my wing again.
Charlie rolls his eyes and fucking sighs immediately.
I'm not gonna let him stop.
Can we just get through? We have important shit to do, and we don't need to be wasting our time out here.
He's got a point.
Yeah, he
once-
really...
For once, I'm on his
you
side.
will hear me agree with Charlie. You fucking pretty boy, prissy fuckwit. Now get out
Fucking
of our
asshole.
way.
The two of them snicker to themselves and, using a small hole in the gate, tell the guy on the inside to open up. Quickly, the gate is pulled open, and you enter the largest city in the area. Once inside, you see it filled with such a wide variety of races that you're a bit taken back at the sight.
You know, I can't wait for the BBEGE to come and fucking wipe this town out.
Oh, it's gonna feel so good. You see an
Hey,
insane
you might be
amount
able to fit in.
Yeah, maybe. Almost
Oh,
certainly.
sorry, BBEG. That's
Yeah.
a GE.
Big
But you
bad
know what I
guy
meant.
evil. Big bad guy evil.
Yeah.
You see an insane amount of humans, elves, half-orcs, halflings, dwarves, half-elves, gnomes, giants, humanoid goats, what seem to be mermaids with octopus legs, little dragons, teddy bears, people wearing strange masks, humanoid swarms of something, two separate races that make your skin crawl, a mix of celestial and infernal descendants, humanoid slimes, walking flowers, minuscule humanoids flitting about on insectoid wings, hell, even large spiders and bees, among others.
Damn.
Not the bees.
As you stand there, taking it all,
Bee's knees.
the only one here that isn't really gawked is Little Ninja.
Oh,
You're from here, right?
that's right, I am.
The rest of us are gawked at?
No, you're gawking like, oh my god,
Oh,
what the
okay.
I'm not
fuck am I
gawking.
looking at?
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
not
heard
talking
that.
because I grew up here.
Yeah, he's
I
just
heard
like,
that
hey,
as-
Technically, I wouldn't be either because I'm fucking insane as it is, so
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
yeah.
It's just like, cool. There's
I-
a bunch of people here.
I
Who
heard that
cares?
as immediately like walking into a new place and everybody's like,
Yeah, no, it's like, you're just walking in, you just see like the most random bullshit
What is that? Tea? Oh.
constantly
Yeah,
happening in front of you, and you're just like, what the fuck?
oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's from here, so it's okay. I'm too far gone to care.
Yeah. So, as you stand there taking it all in, Charlie yawns like the most normal fucking thing in the world, and makes a follow me motion with one hand.
I immediately go, no. And but follow him anyway.
No, I was gonna
No.
say, I don't even say anything. I just kind of walk over there and be like, look, man, obviously we have shit we need to do here. Let's just get whatever fucking information we need to get and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because if I had to be around those prissy ass elves any longer, I'm probably going to decapitate one of them.
Yeah, you're right. We need to get to Blue Body's place. We're already running behind. If you guys want to go off and fuck around for a bit, you can find me at the Torador pub getting drinks or at Open Shells Inn with some company in the way of personal professional stress relievers.
So a whore.
I smack him with my
Personal
wing.
professional stress relievers.
I immediately smack him with my wing. No hesitation. Just whack.
Speaking of which, I hope Mech's still working there.
I whack him again.
So, what are you guys gonna do? You gonna get this shit done with, or you gonna fuck off for a bit?
I mean,
I mean, should we explore?
Before we do anything, let's at the very least go and figure out what our job is.
Well, yeah, that's true. Let's
We
go
don't
ahead
have to leave immediately to go do it, but let's at least go figure out what's expected of us.
That's
Does
true.
anybody
My
have a
question
map?
I grew up here, but was I somebody here?
No.
Do people know me?
Nobody
No.
fucking knows who you are.
Okay.
It's a
Meaning
massive
you are
shipping port
completely
town.
incognito.
Okay.
I was gonna say, it's a massive shipping port town that is the gigantic literal hub for the Thieves Guild, so
Yeah.
no.
No, nobody fucking knows who you are.
Alright.
Unless,
I just
you,
wanted
unless
to-
you
I
were
just-
Unless you
randomly-
fucked up so bad you were forced to leave, nobody knows who the fuck you are.
Or
Good.
unless you were like
I don't
some
want
member
anybody
of
to know
the
who I
Thieves
am.
Guild, which nobody's gonna, directly speak to you. They're just gonna speak about you in hushed whispers.
Yeah,
As I
So
pick their
tiny.
pockets.
yeah. So you're fine.
Okay.
All right,
to my
he
little
leads you
kitten, I'm
to
just like,
the
"So
Blue Body
tiny."
Sewer Maintenance Center. As the party walks into the building, the man at the counter looks up from his book and raises his eyebrow before saying, "State your name and business."
We have a job.
We're here. We were sent by Durgle to come help with the job that you had.
Charlie looks at you and waves his hand. He then walks up and leans over the desk like a total asshole before saying, "Durble Warax sends his regards. Tell Blue Body that Durble's rejects and their guide are here."
I smack him again. That is gonna be a recurring thing.
I kind of figured. The employee sighs.
Also, everybody be careful because there's a wasp over in that.
Yeah.
Stupid boss, don't you know we're out of power?
There.
You can't see.
Yeah.
Kenny, it's still sunny out.
Shh. They don't know that.
The employee sighs, marks his place in his book, and walks into the back office, grumbling audibly. A few minutes later, the employee walks out, followed by what appears to be a slime with a basic approximation of a humanoid female. With a blue coloration, and 2 light green orbs where a normal humanoid's eyes would be.
Kitty.
The slime speaks with a slight gurgle in his cheery voice. "Ah, Charlie, what in the 9 hells did you do to piss Durble off so much that he let you loose with his other rejects?" Just not even fucking sugarcoating it, going right for his fucking jugular.
I flick my wings.
I mean, isn't it obvious?
We're rejects.
Charlie is almost speechless
Cracker Jacks.
and stammers a bit before the slime, who you assume to be Blue Body at this point, cuts him off. It was his daughter, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it
She
was.
immediately
Yes, it was.
knows. She just immediately knows.
I just kind of lean around Charlie with just a completely
Oh, I pretend. I
dry
pretend. I
and
pretend I'm an
just
axe.
blunt.
Pretend I'm an axe. Just.
Yes.
Oh.
I just kind of lean around Charlie. Yes.
No! Not it won't, maybe.
I start pantomiming just.
I look at Charlie and it's like, you know what you did.
The slime lets out a gurgling sigh and says, "I am honestly not surprised." Before turning to the rest of the party, she bows very slightly and says, "I am Blue Body. I am the maintainer of the sewer system and have been for over a century."
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
She straightens back up and folds her hands over her waist.
So what do you need from us?
Well, the party sees a small, almost smile-like crease where her mouth should be. Firstly.
Gross.
And then she starts speaking. "As Durble no doubt told you, I do in fact have a job for you. There's been an infestation of rats in the sewer."
Are they actual rats, or are you just calling them rats?
Are
Actual rats.
Okay.
They act as if they're under the
With
control.
the rats.
They act as if they're under the control of some
Not
sinister
the
mind.
rats.
are we talking just regular escapee rodent pests, or are we talking some wizard experiment gone wrong type thing?
Well, I'm not actually sure. That's the thing. I haven't really been able to figure out how it's happening. But they do seem to be acting as an organized group. Just normal sewer rats that, out of nowhere, learn tactics.
Could you pick that up off the ground, please? The blue. Thank you. Slightly bugged me.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Good.
And I'm honestly in fear that it might spread.
If it hasn't already.
Exactly. I have blocked off a majority of the exits of the area, but I am not able to stop this myself. Your job is to destroy the nests and kill whatever's controlling them.
do you have a map of the sewer system we could have or copy?
I do. I will pay you as well as I can. You may keep any loot that you find. if you complete this task with me, I will pull some favors with a few of my friends in the Thieves Guild and give you something worth over 20 times its weight in gold per dose.
Let's fucking go. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
And I will call in favors from some of my friends in other cities for future work, as well as allowing you access to the sewer for later if you would like more work in that area. Dose! So, talk amongst yourselves about whether you wish to take the job. I'll be in my office if you reach a decision.
I mean, I'm for it.
Let's do it. Did you fucking hear how much gold we're gonna get? Let's fucking do it.
Dose.
I'm in it for the money.
Per dose.
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 To be
Am I
honest,
talking about poisons or drugs?
Yes.
to be honest, my character
What's the difference?
just more in it for the fact of getting to kill things.
Fair enough, but hey.
To each their own. I'm in it for
The money is nice, certainly.
No, we'll come after you. Track it down.
Nope. Windowsill.
No, it was against the window.
Can you get the fucking...
You gonna get the spray? Sorry, it'll be just a moment, folks.
There's a
We've
wasp in the
got
room.
a wasp.
There's a wasp in the room.
Got a woosp.
You got the raid? You got the raid.
Yep, he got the raid.
Just don't get sprayed. Or don't get sprayed.
You gotta press hard.
Just trying to do.
You got it?
Did you get it?
Yeah, he's drenched.
Cool. He'll be dead in a bit then.
Yeah, he'll die soon.
That's supposed to kill on contact.
Yep. So,
That's sad.
have you guys made your decision?
I'm taking
Yes.
it.
We're taking it.
Alright. Charlie tells her what you've chosen. Splendid! Here's your map with the nets that were down there.
Put it out as soon as possible.
Yes. Almost certainly they've made new ones since then, and I'll have Leo show you the way at once. Bluebody then turns to the boy at the desk and says, quite simply, if you fail me again, I will tell Queen Mayla where you are. The boy nods dutifully, stands up, motions for you all to follow him.
So is there anything else other than the rats we should be looking out for?
Normal sewer dangers.
Like rabies?
The occasional ghoul.
Like rabies.
Don't
The
let
occasional
the
goal.
lights go out.
The occasional ghouls, disease,
Spiders,
pestilence,
shut that.
spiders, and the
The
usual
usual
vagabond.
crap. Yep, the usual stuff.
So rabies.
Yes.
That's so rabies.
So, do you guys want to go
Favorite
ahead with this
reference.
now, or do you want to check out Rodromar? Bear in mind, you can do that afterwards, too. There's nothing forcing you to leave after this.
I was gonna say, let's.
You don't have to go anywhere.
Let's check out Dromar a little bit more. Cassandra, the bus is here.
Alright,
This capture
So.
is gonna be fucking insane.
you gonna tell it to Leo, or you just gonna let him fuck off?
I'm surprised they are so running.
Yeah.
Before, I'll kind of walk up to him and be like, before we go, let's have a look around, gather what supplies we may need.
Angel, hurry up! I'm coming.
You can guide us, if necessary, to places you think may be of interest to help with the quest.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna stay here then. Fuck that. And goes back to reading his book.
Okay.
Just no fucks given at all.
Fine.
I was gonna say, you're a guide anyway, and it doesn't really matter what you do or
No,
don't
he's
do.
not a guide. He's not a guide. He's only there to bring you to the fucking entrance and then go back.
He's a guy. He's a guide to the sewer entrance,
Yeah.
which we kind of already. Yeah.
It's just like, well, we don't really need you.
So,
Toga.
what are you guys gonna do? Where are you gonna go?
Is there a map of the place?
Not outside of the city center.
I think I'm gonna go take up Mr. Moneyasse's proposition and go grab a drink.
All right.
I'm going to go to the weapon shop and see about maybe getting some like poison, so I can make like poison daggers for my.
Speaking of which, did the princess go with Charlie, or did the princess stay with us?
The princess is going with Charlie.
Okay, fair enough. So,
To his chagrin.
I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go and find.
All right. So we have 3 going to the market district.
I'm going to the Thieves Guild.
Okay. Let's see if you can find the Thieves Guild.
Well, surely I
What are you doing?
That is an excellent question. I think we're gonna wander lost for 2d4 hours.
Okay. Can do.
2d4.
Just check out the sites.
Sure, it's not 2d4 months.
Yes, let's go with that.
Don't worry.
What do I need to roll? Perception.
Try not to get in trouble. The police will arrest you and beat you senseless because you already know.
What? Me lost for 6 hours? Nah, nothing bad could possibly happen.
Of course not. Of course not.
I pick him up and bring him with me.
All right. So,
Fuck, okay.
Kenny,
No, you're going with
give me a knowledge local check.
Cause fuck that.
Wow, that's a 3. 4.
Okay. You walk up to the stall of a shady merchant in the market area.
Oh, wonderful.
What do you ask him?
What do I ask?
Don't ask him the obvious.
I'm not gonna ask him the obvious question. I'm not stupid.
Are you sure?
Ask
No,
him for
I'm
a
not
dried
sure.
shroom.
That's copyright.
Ask him for a dried shroom and a dizzy dial. If he asks your favorite color, it's yellow.
Haha.
I
I understand that reference.
I'm going to ask him where I can find some folks who are up to no good.
All right. He points you down an alleyway with a wink.
Okay.
You good on the alleyway?
Sure, why not?
You get jumped.
I mean, probably.
Give me a reflex check.
Fucking told you.
I said probably. I agreed.
It's like, this is almost
I was
certainly
going
gonna
anyway,
happen.
though.
Swear to God, if you die,
14.
I'm going to kill
Alright.
you myself.
A dagger whizzes by your head as 3 people that look almost exactly like him, down to the pores on their faces, appear from some boxes and a trash can.
Okay, boy.
Shouldn't have come down the alleyway.
Are they gonna start like snapping and shit like that?
Yes.
Yes.
You gotta leave because you're like right next to the mouth of the
Yeah,
alleyway.
I'm leaving.
Okay. It's
Is
like,
that everything you
I
wanted?
expected this was gonna happen, so whatever.
This shit isn't worth it.
You want to try again?
Yeah.
Oh, things have changed since I was last here.
Like, I got turned around. I'm not going back here. Okay. God damn it. Another 3. 4 again.
All right. You end up walking into a pub 3 seconds before they all walk in.
Okay.
You enter the bar. You see it filled wall to wall with random people and crowded as fuck. Barely any room to do anything. Like, you can't swing a dead cat in the room without hitting 40 people.
Nice.
Most of them extremely small. Like, we're talking the size of a Pepsi can. Flooding around near the ceiling, but still. So,
Right.
yeah. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna.
Bad boys, bad boys.
I'm gonna search for secret doors.
Okay, roll a search check.
There's enough people in here that I could do that without being noticed.
I was gonna say that's gonna end well. Tries to search for a secret door. Starts.
There's my natural 20.
Starts groping someone's
What's
ass.
your modifier?
You're not gonna get another one.
No, I'm not gonna get another one.
Good job.
5.
Alright. Also, Kenny.
Uh-huh.
Exploding dice.
Oh, nice. I
Boom.
forgot about exploding dice.
Yeah, I almost did too.
Okay, that's a 9.
Alright.
So
36.
36. Yeah.
Congratulations! You do in fact find a secret entrance.
Yay. Into what exactly? Let's find out.
As you move to the wall, nothing seems amiss at all. You slowly pick your way around the room, avoiding people, making it seem like you're just a shadow. Like, nobody really notices, nobody really cares.
Right.
You occasionally move past somebody and actually bump them. They give you a look and then go back to what the fuck they were doing. You find yourself in a hallway, slightly off from the main bar itself. And notice a slight depression in the wall. Fucking with it for a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a couple seconds.
Yeah.
It swings open and reveals the entrance to a cellar. Or at least you believe it's a cellar. There's a small stairway leading down that's fairly narrow. About the same time that you open the door, the rest of them show up.
Okay.
What are y'all gonna do?
I'm gonna go order some ale.
Alright. You walk up to the barman.
I'm determined to find this thieves guild.
You walk up to the barman. A large spider. Polishing a glass right in front of his chaliceray. His large chaliceray fangs, whatever the fuck you want to call them, rubbed together in just the right way to simulate a voice that says, "What can I do you for?"
Take a cup of your finest ale, sir, and I light a small patch of gold across to him.
Alright. He looks at it, puts the glass down, counts it very quickly. I'll have that right for you. And he skitters away. And then comes back about a minute later with a large tankard of very sweet smelling, but very strong smelling ale.
Deja vu.
Deja vu.
I'll be right back.
No.
You're gonna miss
So-
the fun part.
What are you gonna do? So,
I was gonna go to the weapons shop, not.
oh right, yeah.
So
Sorry.
I'm not there.
Right, forgot.
And I'm being dragged along, apparently.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's not wandering. I'm keeping him within sights.
Charlie walks up.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, I saw
Everything.
that. God.
Everything. That is why
Charlie
I'm keeping
walks
an eye
up.
on you.
No!
Slaps a few silver on the table. Just give me a
Higher off
beer.
the ground.
I can do that for you. Spider hands him a beer. And Calder pops up onto the counter. Hi. Can I have something to drink, please? What do you want? What do you have? And he spends the next, minute and a half listing off random things. And their prices before she goes, I don't have money.
I put down another small sack of gold. Whatever she gets, I'll pay for.
Thank you. Thank you. What the? Okay. I guess I'll have an ale then. She has never had alcohol before.
Oh dear.
Oh dear God. Get her a water.
This is going to end very well.
No, don't get her water. That makes
So-
it worse.
So, as they are getting their drinks, and as
Get her
you start to descend...
non-alcoholic beer.
Oh, yes. The near beer.
Don't
The
worry.
guardsman's specialty.
We'll probably still find a way to get drunk.
Probably. I mean, there was a dude that thought he took acid and had a whole full-blown psychedelic experience, and then after he was done, the next day walked into his refrigerator and realized he still had both tabs of acid.
I mean, the mind is a powerful thing.
Placebo is very powerful.
The power of suggestion.
Yes. So as they're all getting their shit together, and he starts walking down into the cellar, you find yourself in the market district.
Okay.
You see a large variety of stalls, like more than you could possibly fucking imagine. It's almost like the entire market district itself is like a mile long.
Damn.
It's massive. This is a huge port city.
Okay, so 220. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to double check to make sure how much money I had.
So, you're gonna want to give me a search check.
Okay.
It's that big.
And it is D20, right?
Yes.
Oh wait, my 20s are in another pouch. I have too many pouches.
I know that feeling.
I have like 3 pouches for anybody that wants to know. One is for D20s.
I was gonna say, they're all filled with the wrong crap.
Oh, yeah. Okay, had to make sure that was what I thought it was.
Yes.
See, so. How's the 26 sound?
You find a fairly well-looking stall.
Okay.
It is being run by, well, to call him a walking flower isn't the right term, but it's close enough.
Okay. So he's a plant folk.
Kind of.
Okay.
It's a sunflora.
It's flowery.
Close, yes.
He's more of an offset of the plant folk.
Kind of more like some weird half plant,
So,
fey,
a
human
hybrid?
hybrid
Hybrid, okay.
type weird thing.
So he's probably like a half plant.
Almost certainly, yes.
Okay, so he's a half breed.
Yes. Or at least as far as you can tell.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask because I don't want to be rude.
As you walk up to the stall, he gives you a look, looks you up and down. Don't give me any of your kind of these parts.
I'm carrying the
Yeah, you're just carrying the gnome. Don't give me any of your kind of these parts. What can I do for you?
I need poison for my arrows. What kinds do you have?
I don't have any.
Bullshit.
I don't have any poison. However, I do have specialty oils.
What kind?
People
And
don't come out. I
tonics.
was gonna say, people don't come right out and say,
It's like asking a drug dealer, "Hey, do you sell drugs?" No, I sell medication.
no.
You
I
fucking
sell
do?
herbal.
I'm a pharmacist.
I sell herbal remedies.
Yeah, exactly.
Where do they come from? And where do
Locally
they go?
sourced.
I sell
Where
the
do they come from?
dopest
Where
of
do they go?
herbal inhalants.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Do you
They're
have any
locally
of-
sourced.
Do you have any of a
A sweet kush.
spider kind?
I might.
How strong?
You want strong, you're asking for the wrong thing. But, let's just say cost doesn't scale with potency. In other words, you are absolutely going to get ripped off if you
Yeah.
go for something strong.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, fair enough. That's just gotta be real hard to get.
Yeah, that's true.
What class are you in?
I'm a slayer.
Oh,
It's like a ranger assassin.
go get the ninja. He can steal it for you.
You're too far away. And I'm already here. I already have the gnome in my hand. So.
Okay.
Well, don't look at me.
Fair enough.
I mean, the gnome could steal it. He is small enough.
Yeah, but I'm holding
Yes, but
him.
not only
he
is
doesn't get any bonuses to that sort of thing. I do.
yeah, there's also the whole fact of, and I have to stress this enough. He knows the gnome is there.
I am holding the gnome in my hands. I'm holding him like he's a wet cat.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Because he wanted to run off, and I was like, no, you're gonna get trampled.
He might have had a chance if he was a halfling instead of a gnome, but
Maybe. But
even if he knew he was there, then halfling could disappear.
yeah.
So which one would you
recommend?
recommend? I couldn't think of the word. Recommend. If I wanted to maybe coat something.
It's a very good question. It's a very good question. I personally would recommend.
If I wanted to help somebody sleep for a while, let us say.
Well, I know of one that very, very well can do that. It's locally sourced. See, this area is strange in that it has access to a special type of centipede with very strong venom. Very rare that you can milk it, though. Very, very potent. Very costly, though.
How much you talking?
More than you have.
How much?
Couple thousand. On the low end.
And how potent would you say it was?
Couple days knocked out. Couple more paralyzed.
Well, I'm not really going for just knocking them out. Got anything stronger that might, get them to sleep? To sleep forever?
I think you misunderstand what I mean. When I mean sleep, I mean comatose. When I say paralyzed, I mean all but the respiratory system. In addition to bringing him down.
But how hard they tripping?
Very hard. Also, it doesn't have to be put on weapons. You can also put it in food. Supposedly, though I wouldn't know this firsthand, of course.
Of course.
Supposedly, it tastes like salted caramel.
She just showed me a video of it. Lightning hit the little power grid we have downtown.
I kind of figured.
Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, from how loud the boom was.
Yeah.
I expected it to be a little bit closer, but like the one over by fucking Taco Bell.
That's what I thought. No, it's the one that's near Sharky's.
Okay, yeah, that
So
makes
the other
more
side
sense.
of town. Okay.
It's where the actual electric company plant thingy is up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
where the
gotcha.
main grid is.
Okay. That's why it knocked everything out, basically.
Yeah,
Can't play that. It's copyright.
but yeah, it's almost certainly going to be a lot more than you have.
Yeah.
I said you could sit in my truck.
Save it for after the show.
That about won't kill your gas either.
I can fill it in the morning.
We're recording.
Power's not back on at 6:46.
Nice.
Just another menace.
I have the pocket change you gave
Yes,
me.
I'm aware.
I might bump you, Kenny. I'm putting
That's it?
behind you.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so what else is going on?
Yes, I'm not retarded.
Okay,
I know you're.
So,
Wait a little bit longer.
do you have
Speaking
anything?
If I may interrupt. You didn't write down what the attacks for the little land shark are.
It doesn't have any.
So it's purely just...
It is
Oh, do
purely
we
a pack
have
animal.
those on us, by the way?
We do bump
Yes.
They're pets.
Yeah, but
They don't do anything except carry our shit.
Well, yeah. So
Yeah.
they're just following behind us.
Literally just pack animals.
So they're following behind us.
It's
now.
like it's like you have a donkey following you.
I was gonna say it's like we
Okay.
have an ox or a donkey, but it's like a shark. thing.
I'm disappointed now because I just started trying to write down the stats for it.
Yep, no. It's just
Complete waste of time.
pretty
I
much.
didn't even bother. I mean, I don't bother with most things, but you know.
I don't bother writing anything down unless.
I wonder why I
specifically I'm
didn't give it
told to.
attacks. It's
Okay.
almost like it's extremely powerful. And would be very dangerous.
It could very easily be
Kill us.
used to turn around and
Make the-
breeze us through areas that are supposed to be a challenge.
Exactly. Strange how that seems to be, isn't it?
Okay, so
No, I knew precisely why you didn't. That's
Oh,
why
I know
didn't write
I know
down
you
any
did.
fucking information for it.
I am sad.
That and I'm just used to anybody DMing who gives you information that's pertinent enough to be written down. They will usually follow it up with, hey, here's these stats, and here's this list of shit that I need you to either have and or copy.
Yeah.
okay.
We can continue.
See, my entourage and I are going down into the sewers. Do you have anything that would be helpful in the way of taking care of anything that we run into?
The flower man just spreads his arms wide. Kid, everything I sell helps with that. You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific.
Well, we're being sent down to deal with an infestation of a kind.
Infestation.
Yes. Do you have anything that might be,
Yes, but it's not technically poison.
well, whatever might help us out to be able to clear it out a lot faster? But
How much you got? Because it's very expensive.
how expensive?
How much you got?
How expensive?
We're gonna be here all day.
We really are.
Yeah,
How much do you have?
I have 220.
220 gold.
It doesn't look like it's gonna
You will be able to buy maybe one.
Okay, how much would one kill?
What are you even offering?
Splash potion of cloud kill.
So it would kill a decent bit.
Yes, and he's
Yeah.
giving away discount because he gets his shit from the sewer and it's been blocked off for a couple weeks.
Okay, I'll go ahead and buy it
Okay.
because I want us to clear them out a lot faster. So I think that
Yeah. By the way, when I say splash potion, I literally mean this is entirely based on throwing. It's like an alchemist fire type flask.
yeah. So I'm out of money.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
He looks around, nods, you give him the money, and he very quickly gives you a small flask around the size of a hip flask for alcohol, but with a strange, deep, murky green smoke inside of it. Whatever you do not open this motherfucker. Just throw it, and get the fuck out of the area.
Will do.
You don't understand. Get away as fast as you can, because the shit will expand faster than you think. And you can't, and you probably won't be able to throw it as far as it used to be.
keep it with your mind.
So I will go ahead and put
That
that in
has
my.
my character stuff on it.
Yeah, flask of cloud kill.
A flask of get the fuck out juice.
Yeah, pretty much.
Flask of Maya from Borderlands.
Yeah. All right,
That's
so
one of her best skills is cloud kill.
Okay, so I
You
have
shoot
no gold.
fucking
I am
an enemy,
broke.
and then a corrosive cloud of damage over time pops
I
up
thank
and
him- I
stays
thank
there
him
for a
for
while,
his-
damaging anything
Huh?
that comes into it.
I thank him and leave.
he nods and goes back to hawking his wares.
And goes back to being a merchant.
Yes.
Okay. Was there anything that you wanted to do?
To Does he have a choice in that?
I mean, he wanted to wander around and cause trouble.
He wanted. I was gonna say he was already trying to do what he wanted to do, and
And
then
I said
you,
no.
and then you put a stop to that.
Yeah. So
Because no.
Not anymore.
Okay.
So
I'm
what's
dragging
going
him.
on
I'm dragging
with
him
the
to everybody else.
merry band of adventurers at the pub?
Caldera has taken about 4 swigs and is already drunk as shit.
The moment I get in, I take it from her.
I just kind of. I've just kind of sat there, like ale cup in hand, just like.
Yep, just nursing it.
I walk in, see her drunk. I'm like, God damn it.
Who gave the lizard a drink?
Yeah, that was way too much for a lizard of her size.
Charlie is just sitting there, like, oh god, what have I gotten myself into?
I dump him on one of the seats. I'm just like, meh. He tried to cause trouble, and I said no.
Good night.
And hey,
Can I have a spinning bar stool?
You may.
I spin him.
You spin him so fucking fast he almost falls out.
He almost smacked right into the bar. Is the water free?
Yes.
Okay.
Water is free. They're right next to the ocean.
That's true, yeah.
I put another small bag of gold down onto the counter and look at the barkeep. I don't want another drink this time. I was wondering maybe if you could partake and pass along some knowledge, if you have it.
Alright, what is it?
Blue Buddy has contracted us to help clear out the infestation in the sewer. Anything that I should be aware of down there that might be a bit more cautious around than the rats?
Well, I can give you some. First of all, it's not my accent. Second of all, watch out for the Thieves Guild. They operate down there. Secondly, watch out for the cultists.
Cultists?
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but over the last about a month or so, these weird fucks in like red hoods have been seen down there. Well before the infestation got there.
So they might be the ones causing it?
Maybe. Oh, I don't know. What I do know is once they showed up,
Love you.
some kids and babies went missing. They were never found again. A couple days ago, they found the skull of a baby in the trash behind the mortuary. No clue. Looked like it was chopped in half.
Probable cause leads me to believe that the two have to be linked. I slide him an additional 3 or 4 bags of gold. Take it. Thanks for the info.
Straight, thank you, Mike. Hey, one last little bit of advice. There's an old access to the sewers that runs, weirdly enough, beneath it all.
As he's saying this, I kind of pull out the map that Blue Body gave us and kind of, not super obviously, but kind of like put it on like in front of us and on the bar. Like, well, we have this map here that Blue Body gave us.
That leads right to the access. There's an old pipe network that leads directly down from a small, well, not really small. It's pretty fucking large.
Small in comparison.
It's a waterfall chamber. So, it's used to flush sewer water down into the under, but almost nobody uses it anymore. Occasionally still guts of water go through. Apparently, some motherfucker a long time ago linked it to the plane of water to help flush sewer water down and shit, but it's almost never been used. But that's the only exit on their map leads right towards it. So whatever the fuck is down there might have come from the under.
Even more of a reason to be cautious.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, cultists, usual sewer bullshit. I'd watch out for ghouls, but I mean, most of them eat mother rats. I'm pretty sure.
I was gonna say, something tells me the ghouls will be the least of our issues.
Yeah.
During this, I'm just like having.
I find it
Culture,
funny that
like-
I'm
like
playing
sip-
the most mentally unstable out of all of the characters, yet I'm the tactician.
Yes, you're the most sane.
I mean, I've
become the mom.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've made the dumbest rolls.
Yes, you absolutely have.
No, I decided to be stupid.
Oh?
I rolled to not be affected by just spinning rapidly.
Yeah.
Explosions up to a 59.
Nice. Yeah, you're perfectly fine.
I'm just having Cauldron like sip water
Yeah.
to like get her to not being so drunk.
Yeah, just slowly, like, just, come on, while she's just sitting there just...
I kind of look over
And
at
I like slid it away.
I kind of look
I'll
over
drink it.
at
Yeah. Her tail keeps whacking against Charlie accidentally, and he just keeps, like, trying to nudge it away. Like, fuck
I
away from
kind
me.
of look over at Cauldron and Charlie. They might, well, specifically, she might need a room.
Almost certainly. Oh yeah, one last bit of advice. A few of the people that've been down in the sewers told some weird fucking tale. Nobody believes them, but there's been enough people saying it, so it might be true. Apparently some of the rats are casting spells.
Huh.
Now, I wouldn't take that at face value, obviously. But I'd watch out for that, because that didn't seem fucking right to me.
I kind of just look and go, fucking wizards. And then I grab the rest of Caldra's ale cup and just go,
So,
I just like I just felt like I was gonna fucking drink that. Fucking dare
You can fucking say that again, Mike. You know what? You've paid me enough. Just choose a room, throw her in there. You'll be fine. Just don't forget her.
I throw over my shoulder. I got it. But I am like, Charlie, they need to talk to you.
What?
I pull out the flask and I'm like, look what I just bought.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you showing that in fucking public?
I'm not showing you in public.
Why the fuck did you pull it out here? This is public, is it not?
Meanwhile, they're arguing. I kind of
Well,
like,
the thing is, like,
I kind of cast
like,
a shoulder. I kind of cast a look back over my shoulder. Charlie, we're leaving you with Cauldron.
The fuck? Why the hell are you leaving me with the rat?
Look,
It's
you want to
not.
go and stay and watch over the princess, who we said we'd look after,
Or
do you want to come down to the sewers with us and deal with rats and other bullshit that might be down there?
either way, I'm dealing with a rat. I think I'd rather deal with just one final step with Calder. As they're all doing this,
You're
you
missing
slowly
on
walk.
all the fun.
I think I can deal with that.
I saw.
I
I
walk
saw it.
over, fork over 25 gold and coins to him. Look, if you don't make a scene about it, you can keep the money.
Fine.
I carry Calder up to the room.
And he follows you.
Okay. I was gonna
I'm
have
ready
him
for
follow
money.
me instead of just like in the room,
Yeah.
like right there. That's why I was like, I need to talk to you because I was expecting him to follow me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I like give him the plan of just like, I bought this, so
Okay.
we should be out of here pretty soon.
Okay. Hopefully you'll be fine.
Yeah, I plan on tying it to a crossbow bolt and then shooting it so it'll go further
Oh,
instead of
thank
just
fuck.
throwing it.
Oh,
So
thank
we'll have more time to get away instead of just tossing it.
That shit is a fumigator's best friend, I tell you that right now. Oh my god.
See? I'm at least a little smart.
Yeah, you at least. Alright, so as all this is going down, you are slowly climbing down the stairs and find yourself in not really a basement or cellar, more of a small cave.
While you're gone, I'm spinning again.
Oh yeah. I come back down, I'm like, wait, aren't we missing somebody?
Yeah. When I say small cave, I mean more like a rough-hewn, directly from the stone room. Within this, you see a small pedestal. A small pedestal with a crystal ball in the shape of a skull and small pools of blood around it.
Oh no, the crystal skull.
What do you do?
I inspect the pedestal.
Alright. You don't even need to roll for this one. It's actually surprisingly well lit for the fact that there's nothing in the room to give off light. The pedestal is inscribed with a ton of runes. Some that you've never even seen before.
Interesting.
And the skull appears to be watching you. Not directly, but in a sort of... It seems to be... The look seems to be... The eyes seem to be following me across the room, no matter what, even when I'm not, in front of the eyes, sort of way.
Right.
And out of nowhere, in the back of your mind, you feel a slight scratch. Give me a will save.
5.
What are you doing here? Straight telepathic message. What the fuck are you doing here? This is an employees only zone. Leave.
You fucked up.
It seems to be coming directly from the skull. But you're not forced to do anything. You gonna ask the skull anything? You gonna try and figure something out, or you just gonna leave?
What is this place?
This is the manager's office.
This is an office?
This is my office.
You're the
Why?
manager.
Because I'm the manager. I'm the owner of this place. I'm the owner of, 98% of all the bars and pubs across this entire fucking planet.
Okay, but why is your office in a cave?
A cave.
Looks like a cave to me.
Okay, I mean, to be fair, I could have done the walls a little better. But I was kind of working under speed because I bought the place and wanted this little room as done as quickly as fucking possible.
I see.
I mean, to be fair, renovations cost a shit ton, and if I can just do this in a day and get it over and done with, I got other shit to do anyways, so come on.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, also, don't touch my skull.
Okay.
It's a priceless artifact
I see.
that I made.
Interesting. What does it do?
It's effectively a sending stone. It's linked back to my amulet that allows me to easily keep tabs on all of my pubs, all of my bars. Functions as a very useful security system, and allows all of my employees to speak to me directly.
You should also know precisely who is speaking to you.
Exactly.
Very cool.
I was gonna say, we've already we had a run in with this and already established that yes, fucking
Kenny, do you remember the bar in the first city?
Yes.
The weird lich dude that was running it?
Yes.
the dude who said he
Oh.
ran pretty much every bar.
Okay.
Fucking
Yeah, no, it's
countryside.
literally him.
Oh,
Literally him.
He's just
I
like,
see.
the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. It's like, the fuck are you doing? I told you I ran this bitch. What are you
I told
surprised
you I
for?
run all these fucking places.
What are you surprised for?
Not surprised. There's just curious.
Yeah. So, congratulations on finding this. Leave.
I leave.
Alright, you walk out and find that they are all now here out of nowhere. For some reason.
I'm coming down the stairs. I'm like, oh, hi. I was wondering who we were missing.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
What are
Oh,
you
you know,
doing
just doing things.
Getting into places you're not supposed to be getting into, Paul.
Well, you know, it's what I'm good at.
Okay,
just
Mom.
not gonna
Yeah.
tell them that, yeah, I just spoke to a lich. Who quite literally, almost certainly could have murdered me if he wanted to.
How come he gets to get away with it?
Because he's big. He's bigger than you.
Because we didn't know he was there, and
Because
He's
he
already
fucked
gotten away
off
with it.
before we were even
I
able
kind
to
of-
figure things
I
out.
kind of turn around.
Oh.
how can he
make
get away
sure
with it?
that
Because he
the,
already got away with it before we realized he did it.
Yeah, because he was already gone before we realized what was going on.
Oh.
I still
I
haven't found
make
what I'm
sure the
looking
map
for.
is fully
Yeah.
back into my pack and shit so that we can have it and be like, alright, look, we'll leave Charlie here with Cauldra so Cauldra can sober up and wake up,
Alright.
and then we're gonna go and do it. Obviously, this isn't like a declaration of us doing anything, it's just my character laying out the plan for everybody.
Yeah.
And I do lean in on, like, lowering my voice. I'm like, and I do have something special that should be able to help us. But I'm not going to bring it out because I don't want to get caught with it.
Yes.
I am now essentially broke because I took all my money
I was
to
gonna
buy
say,
it.
my character kind of looks at her and is like,
You'll see what I'm talking about later when we're by ourselves. Oh, out of public eye.
no, it's less of a, the fuck are you talking about, and more of a, why did you spend all your money on something I probably could have crafted?
This is a little bit out of your depth at this point. We'll see you later.
Yeah.
Alright, so, you guys gonna go ahead and start this off?
Yeah, might as well.
We
Yeah.
could do more exploring afterwards.
Yep. Plus, afterwards, you'll have more money to explore with.
I got nothing to do.
Alright.
Those cooler heads might actually prevail.
Yeah. Especially since Charlie's not here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we won't get that +2.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're not going to get the bonuses, but at the
However-
same time, you don't have to deal with him moaning and groaning the entire time.
And we'll also make sure that, the princess is okay.
Yes.
And she'll be fine.
Yes.
So, because I actually do trust him to
Yes.
keep an eye on her.
Surprisingly, yes.
Yeah.
Character arc, go.
Yeah.
I mean, not only that, even if, like, he wasn't trustworthy or anything like that, I did pay him
Yeah.
to keep an eye on
Yeah,
him,
and he knows
so-
that I will fucking kill him
And
if
it's
he
just
lays
like-
a hand on her.
Look,
Yes.
and
Noctus.
like during that whole thing, it was just like an acknowledgement to Charlie. It's like, look, I know you don't want to do this, but I'm gonna give you some money to do it anyway.
Hmm.
And it's like, look, as long as you don't make a scene and don't complain, you can keep the money, use it for whatever the fuck you want. We're gonna go handle this job, and we'll be back.
Alright, so you guys gonna head back to Blue Bodies?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Go pick up our guy that's gonna lead us. I'm just gonna call him a fucking guide, because that's what he is, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. So you head back to Blue Bodies
I have
and
a-
find Leo still reading his book.
Leo, we're ready to head out now.
He nods, stands up, and motions for you all to follow. I'm gonna take a while, I guess, and say you do.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. He leads you through the winding alleyways until you get to a small iron door set into a wall. Leo unlocks it and opens the door. The smell of must and water immediately hits your nose.
I immediately wrinkle my nose.
Yeah.
Mm.
He then hands the key to you.
Me?
Yes.
Because I'm the biggest?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. Go with that. I have it literally say random player. You're the first person I saw.
Okay. 'Cause I'm the
Saying that you should lock the door once you're inside. You
Okay.
walk in?
biggest. Yes.
Alright. Leo closes the door behind you and you are met with brick, stone, dim light, and seeping water. Before you is a long stairway leading down into the depths beneath Redromar. The steps covered in moss, mold, slime, and God knows what else.
Gross.
The air that you thought was musty and wet outside practically coats you in the humidity and the smell of water, refuse, trash, and who knows what that is so strong You can feel it seeping into your clothing.
So that's a normal summer day in Kansas.
Pretty much. More closely like a summer in Wichita over by the trails.
Yeah. Fucking gross.
Yeah.
I still feel it.
Along the walls, you can see small orbs providing some light, enough to light the place up a bit, but not enough to see clearly. So,
That ain't a problem.
about a lamp in
I was gonna
brightness.
say it's not really a problem for any of us, to my knowledge.
Nah.
Yeah, I think all of us have, like,
All of us have at the very least low light, if not dark vision.
yeah.
Low light.
I have low light.
Yeah.
I have cat
I
vision.
have low light.
So, what do
I
you
think
do?
it's
Dark
just-
vision.
Huh?
I have dark.
Okay, so you're better than us.
No, you have low light.
Oh, I have low light?
Yeah, elves have low light.
Alright, I'm
Dwarves have the ones with dark vision.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
No, that means I have dark vision.
Yes.
'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're
Dwarves have
better-
dark vision, elves have low light.
So you're
I
better
decided
than
to
us.
do a funny.
Oh.
I
I
have
finally
cat
figured
eyes.
out my character's profession.
Oh.
He's a professional troublemaker.
I pick him up.
Go for it.
No, I'm kidding.
We can't.
Just a prank, bro.
We can't see. What do you mean you can't see? I can see just fine.
Yeah. So, for general use, 15-foot bright around the lamps, 15-foot shadowy out of that.
Okay.
Double both of those for low light, meaning you guys will generally have all right lighting conditions.
No
Dark
matter where
vision.
we go?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Dark vision takes place after that, which isn't really going to be too necessary, but, like,
Who
It's,
knows?
it's still nice to have.
yeah. So, effectively, it's like,
I was gonna say it's not like I chose it anyways. It just comes as a race thing.
yeah. Yep, it's just prepackaged in.
It's just something that I have. I could just see no matter what. Because fuck you.
So, what are you going to do?
The cat.
Oh.
That's fine,
Nice try, Shane Dawson.
Yeah, I was about to
You did not touch the cat.
say.
Sure.
So, what are you guys going to do? You are literally in front of a door and a hall and a staircase.
Okay, I immediately stop and I'm like, okay. So,
Well, I was gonna say,
what I
I'm not-
mentioned.
I don't know about anybody else, but the first thing I'm going to do is start taking my inkwell and pen with the map and start like
You are here basically in traffic. and
basically like
marking where we are.
marking out like our path, points of interest, shit like that.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like-
Fair enough.
I'm
immediately-
just gonna quickly jot down like
You are here.
according to the map from where we came in from the map. Just be like,
I was going
entry
to send
point.
this over Discord so y'all could see it, but can't really do that.
Yeah.
Now.
Power's still
I was
out.
gonna say
Not trustworthy,
internet's
anyways.
not connected at the moment.
Although technically it is in the Dropbox.
That's true.
I mean,
This is the map you were handed.
so yeah, basically, what my character is going to do is going to make a little marking and a little note beside to say like entry point or something to that degree and everything, and then kind of mark like the the direction we start going in after that.
I turn and I'm like, okay, so this is what I bought. And I pull out the flask. He gave me a discount because he hasn't been able to make very many because they closed off the entire sewer, basically. So, this should help us clear this out a bit faster. My plan is when we need it to tie it to a crossbow bolt and then shoot it so it goes further. And so we'll have more time to escape. It's only going to be a last resort, however.
Turns out it doesn't make contact with a wall or something. It makes contact with like a rat or something, and
Well, I
the
mean,
crossbow bolt just sticks into them, and the vial doesn't break.
Yeah. I mean, it'll break eventually.
Yes, something's going to break it, almost certainly.
I mean,
know.
once the rat hits the
It would
ground.
just be fucking hilarious. Just I'm gonna tie it to a crossbow bolt. Expects it to go into a wall and shatter on the wall.
Well,
Get
no, I'm just
stuck
gonna
into,
shoot
like,
it.
somebody.
I'm not expecting it to hit a wall. I'm just
Oh
expecting
no,
it to
I
hit
know,
something.
but like I'm expecting it to hit something that it's going to shatter on. Hits a fleshy target.
Yeah.
I mean, if it hits like a rat, then the rat's gonna fall. So, you know, it's gonna die. So it'll work at some point.
It's like, yeah, that's nice and everything.
Again, it's just gonna be a last resort, just in case we actually need it.
Well, I think before we get crazy with throwing vials of shit around, she kind of, in response to this, she kind of like opens her packs and jingles around like various tubes of bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, before we start the random bullshit go approach, maybe we should do a little exploring.
Well, yeah, but I'm just letting you know that we do have this as a last resort.
I can help with that.
I immediately hold it way above my head.
Well, fine, I won't extend your range.
I'm not gonna throw you with it. Come on now.
Fine, I ain't gonna help you extend your bolt range. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You don't get my help then.
I think given the timing, we might have to save this for next. Might have to save the bigger jumping in of this to later.
Almost certainly, but you can at least start.
Yeah.
We do have enough time for that.
Yeah.
So, again, what are you guys going to do?
Well,
Go inside.
I mean, there's not really anything else we can do other than, well, firstly, we're going to lock the door.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I don't like that.
He said he's all like, well, you should probably lock it behind you.
I immediately tuck the key really close to into my breast pocket because I'm just like.
However, I will say, I take a piece of just like random something hard in my pack,
Yeah.
like ingredient wise, and kind of put it to where like obviously the door is still locked and won't open,
Yeah.
but you can kind of jimmy it to where from the inside you can jimmy it to where it has a little crack to open, just in case we have to go like fuck, get out of here, grab the stick, come on.
Fair enough. Alright. So, you guys going to head down?
Yeah.
Alright, as you descend, you hear occasional skittering sounds. After a few minutes of walking, you enter the sewers proper. So, where do you go, and what do you do? Before you is a single hallway. You can see a small intersection just ahead.
How many pathways leading off to the intersection?
Technically 3. One ahead, and one to the left, and one to the right. At least as far as you can see.
About right.
Anybody else?
Sure.
Let's go right.
As you enter the intersection, you notice that the right-hand path is a literal dead end.
God damn it. Okay, we go back.
Goes for a couple steps and then just fucking ends at a wall.
Well, at least we tried.
What is this, Diablo?
No,
Possibly.
No, this is sewer.
No, you see, you
With
gotta remember,
architecture and bullshit.
good adventurers go left.
But only if you're in a maze.
And what's a sewer?
What's a dungeon?
Sewer is not necessarily a maze.
What is a dungeon?
Not necessarily a maze.
So, your ways forward are left and straight then. Or you can go back and go up the stairs.
I say straight.
Yeah, let's go straight.
Alright. 2 votes for straight.
Yeah.
3 votes for straight, going straight. Alright. The road before you bends slightly before continuing on. Almost to the end, you see another corridor branching directly away from this one. But as you get near it, a very strong odor assails your nostrils.
I was gonna say, I'll say this now. So
Almost to the points of nausea.
I'll say this so I don't have to keep saying it as we go along. I kind of, mark the important shit.
Obviously.
I figured you already knew, but I figured I'd say it just for like the audience
Fair enough.
and shit.
Fair enough.
I immediately just stop. I'm like,
Just after that, however, you find yourself in another hallway, branching off left and right from the straight path.
So we didn't see anything. We just smelled it.
Just smelled it. Nothing.
Okay, so it might be a dead rat in the wall, probably.
Probably something like that.
Something minor, even though
Or,
like
just
Although you notice something.
regular smells, because
it is a sewer.
it's a sewer.
However, you
rotting.
hear something.
And this is a gigantic
I do?
fucking...
You do.
Okay,
Because you have slightly better senses than the rest.
that's true, because I am a cat fool.
You hear a lot of movement down the left-hand side of the corridor.
Okay.
Some extra squeaking, too.
I immediately tell them, there's some shit going down on the left side.
So, what do you guys do?
Well,
Chaos?
We were sent here to find any sign of the rats and any other infestation and clear it out, so...
Chaos?
It would be wrong if we didn't go and do our job.
That is true. That is very true.
So we head down, I guess?
Yes.
Yeah, we might as well start heading left.
I pull out my crossbow because I don't think I'm going to have enough room for my
So,
morning star, so...
I mean, you might have more room for the morning star than the crossbow.
You got fat axe.
Well, that's true. I pull out my
Range versus melee.
Well, that's true. I pull out my morning star. I was just thinking like smacking people and shit.
As
like
you enter, you notice a strange archway that seems as though it used to house a door at some point very, very far in the past. But near the center of the room is a large trash pile with rats swarming all around it.
that. Gross.
Can we see any differentiation, mutations, elemental cackling energy
Just
bullshit,
anything
whatever?
weird.
Anything unique to the rats? Or are they just rats?
Nope, just a bunch of rats.
Okay.
A bunch of random fucking rats.
Psst.
Well-
Hit him with a fireball.
Well then, I
And
mean...
enclosed in space. In an enclosed space.
Yes.
As long as we're not right next to him.
I
I'm
mean, it's
not-
not. It's not like this is the first time it's happened in
Oh,
this
yeah.
fucking session, in this fucking campaign.
Oh yeah.
My character turns and looks at him. I don't have fireballs. I have vials of alchemist fire.
That's worse.
Throw in literally a Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm not a mage. I'm an alchemist. I don't
Same
conjure.
thing.
I don't conjure No, it's not. I don't conjure bullshit out of thin air. I have to create things with fucking ingredients that actually exist.
Hey, so because of the yelling, do the rats notice us?
Yes.
I don't. That's not me yelling. It's just kind of. I did it like that to emphasize. Just like, I'm not a fucking wizard. I can't just craft shit out of thin air.
Well, the rats still notice you anyways because you're louder than you should be. You're also large creatures in a sewer that just walked into the room.
Yeah.
Are you gonna throw fire at him or not?
No.
They all look at you and then start to swarm.
I swing.
They disperse.
I swing.
They disperse.
I swing.
They disperse. You're not gonna hurt them like that.
I go poof.
I'm gonna throw.
I screech and rub down to the ceiling.
I'm gonna back a couple of people.
You were wrong,
I'm
I
gonna
rolled
back
another
everybody out of the room and throw a few vials of
You got
alchemist
another
fire
20.
in.
I got a 20 to hide in the shadows.
Explosions!
All right. As
Or
you
was that
disappear,
not that?
the rats don't even notice you anymore. It's almost like you're a blind spot to them.
Yay.
Well,
However,
I'm
that means that
special.
more are now focused on them.
Yeah. I'm gonna very quickly put myself in between them, push them back out of the room, and just be like,
Only temporarily.
Where are you aiming the alchemist fire? Toward the nest? Or
Yeah.
just in general?
towards the nest.
Alright. As soon as the alchemist fire hits the nest, it catches on fire fucking immediately. Turns out most of that refuse was flammable.
Yeah,
Oh,
who'd have
shit.
guessed?
Yeah.
Real shit? No shit.
No cap.
Immediately, all of the rats around it scream.
That's gonna be my nightmares.
As if they are one creature. They scream and run.
That's not normal.
We're not
No,
talking.
in fact, not
We're
only-
not
not only do
talking
they
like
run, They
rats.
funnel themselves towards the other exit in the room.
That's not normal.
That is not normal at all. Something
the
very
fuck?
fucky is going on here.
I immediately write down not normal.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
just
so
kind
I-
of like.
I stopped
yes.
hiding because
Are you still in the room?
I thought we were gonna fight these things, but
Guess not. You just wasted your 20.
yeah, again.
What do you?
Oh, now you've done it.
I threw my phone.
So,
I just played
what are you guys gonna do?
this entire time.
You gonna pick through the rubble? Or you gonna check, see what the fuck is going on, or what?
I'll go pick through the rubble.
I'd rather not burn my
Can I-
hands.
Oh, don't worry. There's stagnant water. You'll be fine.
I mean,
It's
I will.
gross.
I'm a psychopath anyways. It's not like it's gonna fucking matter to me if I get a few more fucking burn
Could I use?
blisters
I
on my
do have
fingers.
a dungeon knowledge. Could I use that to figure something out about the dungeon?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that because that might come in handy.
It very much will.
And I mean, regardless, I have a shitload of alchemist fire anyways. Like a shitload of alchemist fire anyways, and I can create it
Out
if
of
I
thin
want
air.
to. No, not out of thin air. I need the stuff to do it.
Stuff that comes out of thin air.
21.
You notice something strange about the sewers.
Okay.
They seem to... Well, the walls themselves seem to shift. Almost as if they're not real. They are real. They're absolutely physical. However, it's almost as if they're not of this plane. As if
So
they're...
it's in its own bubble, you think?
No. As if it's an outcropping of something else. Blue Body did say that occasionally the sewers did change shape. And it is a rumor that the sewers aren't made by man.
So like maybe an ancient deity is doing something?
Maybe.
Possibly.
However, there's something else you notice. The scratches on the walls made by the rats almost look like runes.
Well, I mean, they did say there was a cult in the area.
Yes,
So-
but those markings are easier to tell apart from the rats, though. They're more deeper, more like chisels and paint. Whereas this is just straight scratches into rock. And they appear to look almost like runes.
I copied down the runes.
Almost like
I point them out so you can.
almost like a sort of intelligent-ish language.
So the rats have gained sentience.
I was gonna say,
Maybe.
I'm gonna,
Something fucky is going on here at the very least.
I'm gonna definitely
Yes, Sean?
copy that shit down.
Arcana or planes?
You can give me both.
Let me see what else I can do.
Regardless if he figures it out or not, I'm still copying it down
Yeah.
onto like another sheet of paper or whatever, so that we can.
Yes. By the way,
have it
I
for
forgot to
the
mention,
future.
you see random scratchings all over the walls. Some obviously made by cultists with chisels and paint and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Others with large claws, probably ghouls marking their territory. And others very small, almost indistinguishable from the normal stone, which are almost certainly from the rats.
Could I do
Well, I
a
was
spot
gonna
check?
say anything
can.
that
Okay.
anything that doesn't look like
13 Arcana, 17 planes.
regular
13 Arcana, you recognize that the runes themselves are not magical. However, they are from an outsider's language. Planes. You notice two things very immediately. One, the cultist's markings aren't the markings of a demon cult. They are not the markings of a devil cult or any of that shit. They're from the cult of a fear. A power that feeds on fear. Which is made from fear. Literal physical manifestations of mortal fears. Given sentience and malicious will.
Ah, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension.
Literally. And speaking of the weird language, it's not one that you've seen anywhere before, but the scratchings do have a slight similarity to Dwarven.
Read, motherfucker, read!
Not enough for you to be able to read.
I was gonna say,
But it's a similarity in the way that Korean looks similar to Chinese.
I got a 25 on Spot.
You see a ton of
Have
markings.
something that lets you
More so than you initially thought there were.
Yeah,
It's
So
like
like going
the-
into the room and just like
Omniglot.
looking around and just like seeing all this shit. Like
It's
all
like-
over the floor, all over the walls, the ceiling, everything.
Yes, it's like walking into...
Omniglot doesn't help me with fucking weird fear and ancient symbolings, though.
No, it does. However,
This is a new language.
yes, this is something entirely different. As in,
It might have similarities.
you'd be able to read
it's
the
ultimately
tales of older fears, but this is something entirely new.
It's similar, but it's entirely different.
Yes.
It's its own separate thing.
The closest that you can come to reading this strange pseudo-language is something about slaves and rats, and that's really about it. It's all you can gather.
No, regardless, I'm gonna copy it down, translate what I can translate,
Yeah.
and keep it.
And with
Just in case
the
any of
fears,
this...
the fear stuff isn't even really a language. It's just markings, symbols,
Wow.
shit that's not actually part of a language. More periphery.
Well, Rogelmar is a big enough place. Somebody's gotta know about this shit.
Somebody, yeah.
Okay.
The way that I can best describe what you're seeing now is, you know, those, like, the depictions of schizophrenics in movies where they have the entire room scrawled in random shit?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that, but all of the symbols are like the width of my pinky nail,
Jesus Christ.
covering everywhere. There's basically nowhere that doesn't have these scrawlings on them. And judging by that, probably the rest of the dungeon's like this too.
Mm-hmm. I immediately walk out of the room and start looking around to see if I can't tell.
They're everywhere.
I immediately just go.
Even in fact, they're older than the cultist markings. The markings go over some of them.
I just stare at it like.
This shit's been happening for longer than people have thought.
I just stare at it like, oh fuck.
Oh no.
I pointed out and immediately looking around. I'm like, oh fuck, it's everywhere. Just yeah, I don't think we're dealing with just rats.
Still, though, it'd be a good idea, any nest that we come across, to incinerate it.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, immediately.
Just destroy it immediately. It'll push them all into one area, and hopefully I can deploy the last resort, and then we can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And hopefully that will put an end to it.
And if the vial of Cloud Kill doesn't help, I still have several vials of the fucking liquid napalm and several vials of alchemist fire.
Yeah, so we can just make a massive bomb and hopefully just bomb the entire place.
Mm-hmm.
And just get rid of all of this before something bad happens.
All right.
The
Or
great
stop,
thing
or
is,
stop it.
the great
if it's
thing
already
is, it
beginning.
won't even cause an explosion. It'll just cause a bunch of flames.
Yeah. That's the good thing about
It's gonna
the
be
weird,
like in the
weird
Sonic
puddle
movie.
bullshit y'all found. No explosion, just fire.
Why do you think I took a good decent chunk of it?
Yeah. Just
It,
straight fire.
And also fucking marked where I can go back for it.
Yeah. Alright, so let's leave this off here.
yeah. Because it's already...
Things
what,
are
what,
starting to get interesting.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's a good place for a
37,
cliffhanger.
Hanging from a cliff!
Can't hold on much
longer.
And that's why they call them
Cliffhanger!
But Alright, so see you guys.
Bye.